Okay, so I know I was showing around the school earlier in my classroom. So this is, first of all, I just want to say really why I want to do this is because I just made my first desk. So I had to put together the desk for our kids. I think they're super cute. So let me show you. This is a picture of the desk. Each kid is going to have their own desk per this COVID different issues and regulations. And so this is my first desk that I made. It took me a whole hour. I was able to listen to a whole podcast that was an hour and like 6 minutes. But look at it. Little storage thing at the bottom. And got a little cup holder for them. See the cup holder? And I'm so excited about it. I have to put together 7 more desks. We'll not be doing that today, but I will show you around the room as of right now. I also have a teacher desk that I'm not looking forward to putting together. There's a lot that's going into this. So, but let me see, what didn't I have before? I'm just gonna show you around. Okay, so right now, this is my ABC wall. Okay, I don't have the letters in what we consider alphabetical order because I'm gonna make this out to be like a game for the kids. Once again, I have majority boys and a very active little girl, and it's a way to assess them as well. So basically, as I'm teaching them the letters, I want them to be able to know the letter sounds, and not in the song way because they know it by that, but just to test to see what they actually know. So that's my APC wall, and this is my literacy uh, center, I guess you would say. So, whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, so it's just there. But I have different puzzles and games for them to work with letter blocks, and I'm keeping it really streamlined and simple because I just don't want a lot of excess. I want the kids to be able to focus on what they see and be able to play with it. Um, so just keeping it really simple. The library is going to be right here next to it, so it's not set up to be here. So that's that. Then I have my fine motor area right here. And I don't have everything, but like we have screws for them to work with to put together. And then we have some, it's not considered sewing, but threading, basically. So threading, working on the fine motor skills. And I'm going to add some practical life type things like pouring and spooning. Those things are sanitizing right now. This is my science center right here. So with the science center, because we're going to be talking about astronauts on the first day, I have my space puzzle that they could put together. Also vocabulary words, just so they could see words as well. I have like my nature earth type, just play situation, pine cones and logs and things. And then I have, this is more like an aquatic situation. So I have little sand in there with aquatic animals and seashells. So they can play with that. These are all the desks that I got to put together. Ha ha ha. Some adventure that's going to be. I'm done with all of my all the kids' cubbies. So everything's color coded so they'll know what to do and where to go. Here is this is honestly for me, but it's for the kids too. Wait, I didn't see that. That is our timer, but it is the colors help the kids who don't know how to tell time yet, so they're able to see, oh, the red is almost gone. That lets us know that when it gets to 0, they're able to say, oh, the time is almost up, and it isn't. It's so helpful because honestly, when you're like, you got 5 minutes, and then, I don't even have a concept of 5 minutes, honestly. I always feel caught off guard when people be like, okay, you got 10 minutes to get ready. And like I think, I did 2 minutes, and then it's like I did 10. So that's really helpful to actually see how much time you have left, especially before telling time. So this is my math center, and I just have numbers. These work with fine motor. So these are also, they work with, it's Velcro and it's snap and Velcro. So it has numbers in it, dots, shapes. I have shapes right here. Can you see the shapes? Yeah, I have the shapes right here. Everything's been sanitized. I have more shapes. Go around this desk. More shapes and just little math manipulatives. These are shape eggs. They're really fun. The kids love them, putting them together. Little manipulatives. This is just little math things that they can do during their math time to just get them exposure to shapes and working with puzzles and numbers, but in a fun way. So this is the puzzle section, but it's next to math so that they'll know. Green is math. I think I told you guys that. Green is math in here. Red is literacy. Science is actually blue. If you look on my board, yep, science is blue. I already kind of have it set up where I have my red A. My green has the 1 in it. That's the first number for the day. And then science is going to have like some astronauts in it because we're going to we have little astronauts that we're going to be working on. This is going to be the presentation. We're going to go on a moonwalk around. We're going to talk about space and gravity and just make it fun for them because I don't recall school ever being fun, but I like having fun. So I want my kids to have fun and learn, and you can do both. And so the rest of, we still got a lot of work to do, honestly. Put together our desk for the kids and the teacher desk. And got to finish my fine motor center with practical life stuff. And honestly, I know a lot of other preschool places or places that have like so many things out. But I'm going to be having so many activities going on, songs to be singing, dancing. Like so for instance, we're talking about letter A. So we're doing an astronaut moonwalk. Talk about space. Talk about the letter A. We're going to talk about Atlanta for social studies. And I'm going to play the song Welcome to Atlanta. We're going to dance. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk about air and how there's no air in space. And so therefore, and there is no gravity, which is why we're going to be doing our moonwalk, but also so you can't make any sounds. I'm going to let them scream as loud as they can, and then we're going to make noise like they do in space, which is totally silent. So we're going to put our hands over our mouth and scream and put our hands over our mouth because kids love to scream. So you can let them scream at, different times. So this is science-wise, this is my lost in space type situation I have for my astronauts. So I have all these astronauts in here, but they're lost in space. And so basically they just get to pick out an astronaut and play with the astronaut for while I show them actual astronaut footage live on the moon, and also in one of the recent spaceships, which will lead into our moonwalk. And then the next day, letter B. So I'm talking about I have cards for butterflies and bears, and so I, for instance, and this is just real quick stuff. This is just an intro, right? This is not like super huge lessons, but I'm showing them a picture of the butterfly. We made it a butterfly flitter around the room, but we're going on a bear hunt. So these are our bear hunting safari hats. We're gonna all wear one, and we're gonna turn off the lights, and we're gonna look for a bear. And I'm gonna have some bears hidden around in the classroom. My class is not that big, as you see. So we're honestly probably gonna go on a bear hunt doing a bear crawl. So I'm gonna teach them how to bear crawl, because also that'll get their gross motor skills moving. And I just can only imagine how active they would be. And so yeah, just keep it moving just like that. Under their desks the one desk that I made, but under their desk they're gonna have slime and Play-Doh and different things, bubbles, so that they can, when they're done with their work or whatever expectation I've set for them, when they're done, guess what? They get to play with whatever is underneath their desk. And by that time it should be snack time or nap time. So that is the plan. And guess what? With kids, I know, I didn't even talk about the kids that may be crying or sad or maybe consoling or all those different things that happen, because those things do happen. So that's why it's really important to cultivate those relationships first off. But it's good incentive to have stuff that they like and they like to play with and they see it being fun. Also with me engaging them in being fun. So of course we're gonna have our circle time and fun time and play time and I'm your teacher time and all that good stuff. So, that's all a part of it. We have all kinds of blocks and Legos. I think I showed you guys that already. Blocks, Legos, trucks, they're on the outside of the classroom though. So those are things that I want to use as rewards also. So I'm not really big on like all the systems of how people, I forget stickers. I think stickers are great, but I forget to do stickers. Class Dojo, I'm going to learn it. Especially if my principal sees it. I'm going to learn Class Dojo, but it's just, there's a lot of things you got to learn. So I'm thinking about incentives that they like. So I got them bubbles. They're able to play bubbles and sit down with whatever they need to do. Legos are right outside the classroom. Look, you can go play with the Legos. It's finished doing what you're expected to do. You can go to the Legos yourself. Because guess what? You're a big kid. You can do things yourself. You can do it. Go get the Legos, let them handle their business. And, I see those as types of rewards. It's like kind of like a natural reward. You know what I'm saying? Like there are some things that you get naturally in life for making certain choices. They don't have to be extravagant, just things that you really like. So keeping it pretty simple, streamlined, trying to have a number of activities. And we'll see how it goes. We're gonna do a lot of dancing and singing. I can't sing, but guess what? Some kids don't really care about that. Anyway, that's my classroom. That's what it is. And I'm out.